Hello, good morning and welcome, Sudoku friends. Today is December 30th, 2023, and we are looking at the New York Times Hard Sudoku puzzle. It strikes me that the last couple of days has shown that the medium puzzle from the New York Times was considerably more challenging than the hard one. So today I'm going to try and do a back-to-back feature. I'll try to solve the hard puzzle first. This is the one that you are looking at now, and immediately following that I will attempt to solve the medium puzzle from the New York Times. So the video today is going to be slightly longer, or considerably longer than usual, but we shall see if it's not going to be fun to see which one of these puzzles is going to be more challenging. So without further ado, let me see this one blocking here, this one blocking here, giving me a 1 for this square. We have a very interesting and very normal, I would say, for the New York Times pattern here over in the right shoot. Look at the 169 and the 169. They force a 1, 6, and a 9 to go in these three squares. And these two squares must be a 4 and a 7. So if these are 1, 6, 9, this is a 4, 7. We still need to account for a 3 in one of these squares up here. This 3 blocks here and here, so one of these is a 3. The 8 blocks down, so one of these must be an 8. And we're going to have a 5 here, here, or here. The 8 blocks here and here, the 8 blocks here, so an 8 goes in this square here. We are going to have a 2 in one of these squares, this 2 blocks across, this 2 blocks up. And that means that this must be a 2, because now we have a 2 blocking here and here, and we have a ghost 2 blocking here, here, and here. This 2 blocks here. Here's a 2. This 4 blocks here, here, and here, therefore we have a 4 here. And these 3 squares must be 1, 7, and a 5. Not much we can do about that. But we do have a nice looking 2, 4 pair here and here, so we know 2 and 4 go in 2 of these squares up here. Can we do anything about the 4? No, we can have a 4 here and here, so, but a 4 could also go here and here, so I can't touch that yet. We have a good looking 6, 9, 7 here. That gives me a 6, 9, and a 7 for these 3 squares. While I can't solve those, I know that these now can't be 6, 9, and 7. Quite obviously, they must be a 2 and a 5. Since we have this 5, this ghost 5, as it were, blocking here and here, we have this 5 blocking here and here, we know that this is a 5. And this 1 blocks here and here, so a 1 must go in this position. These 2 1s block across here, and these 2 1s block down here. So here's a 1. We know that these are 6, 1, and 9. The 9 blocks over, here is a 6, and here is the 9. 6 blocks across here and across here. The 6 blocks down. 6 goes here. We need a 2, 3, 5, 8 across the bottom row. The 2, 5 blocking down, this is a 3, 8. 2, 3 blocking down, this is a 5, 8. No, I don't think we can do much about those yet. But we are getting somewhat closer to a solution. I do see the 5 blocking across, giving me a 5 here, here. But I'm not ready to enter the 2, 4, and the 3 yet. All I know is that a 3 goes here, here, but it's not quite enough. Here, however, we have a 3 and an 8 because we have a 3 blocking down and we have an 8 blocking down, so 3 and 8 go here. And this it goes to 3 blocks here and here, this is 3 blocks here, this is 3 blocks here and here. So 3 must go in this square. And that gives us an easy 9 here, doesn't it? Now we know that this, I think, must be a 9, and we know this because this 9 blocks here, this 9 blocks here, here, and here. One of these must be a 9. We have a 9 blocking here and a 9 blocking here, here, and here, so one of these must be a 9. We still need to find a 9 for the center column 5. So a 9 can't go here, here, or here. This 9 blocks here, so yes, here is a 9. Now we have a 9 blocking across here and a 9 blocking up, so a 9 must go here. And we should be able to get a handle on the first column now, shouldn't we? Since these are 3 and 8, these must be a 2 and a 5. Oh, yes, and these therefore must be a 6 and a 7. No, I can't do anything yet. Or can I? No, I can't. But these must be a 6, 7, 1. The 1 blocks over and up, so here's a 1, of course. I think we can find an 8 now for row 1, because this 8, of course, blocks here, here, and here. This 8 blocks here, and this 8 blocks here. So the 8 must go here. I'm missing something over here, but I don't want to spend too much time trying to figure it out if there is more low-hanging fruit elsewhere. Three and 6 for these two squares. The 6 blocks up here and here, the 6 blocks here, the 6 blocks here. So here's a 6. And we know that these were 6 and 7s. Now the 6 goes here and the 7 here. A 3 here. 7 I don't really know much about. But I do remember that one of these had to be a 3. So since this 3 now prevents a 3 from going in the corner, this must be the 3 and this must be the 5. And now I think we can begin to see what's going on in block 6. The 5 blocks down here, so one of these is a 5 blocking up. This 5 blocks over, so a 5 goes here, and these now must be a 4, 7 pair. We also have a 4, 7 here, so these are 4, 7. And that is not of much help, is it? But we can get on with the numbers in the first column now, can't we? 8 and a 3 here, right? Therefore 2 and a 5 here. And therefore a 7 here. Six blocks over, giving me a 4 for this square and a 6 for this. We can deal with the 4, 7 here now, because the 4 blocks over giving me this 7 and this 4. And that gives me a 7 here and a 2 and a 4 for these two squares. This 7 blocks down, these two 7s block here and here. Here's a 7. This empty square has got to be a 7. And now we have a 7 here. These are 1 and 5. The 1 blocks up here's therefore a 5, and here's a 1. Blocking down, this 1 blocks up, this 1 blocks over, 1 here. 5 and 9 here, 5 blocks down, therefore the 9 goes here and the 5 here. 9 blocks down, 9 blocks over, 9 blocks down, here's a 9. And this square has got to be something, and that something is a 2. We know that this is a 2, 5. Now the 2 goes here and the 5 here. 5 blocks here and here, 5 blocks over, 5 here. 5 blocks down, 5 blocks over, 5 blocks over, 5, therefore must go in this square. Eight blocks here and here, here's therefore an 8. 8 blocks down, 8 blocks over, 8 goes here. Now we know that this is an 8, and this therefore must be a 3, because we talked about that at length. Here we need a 2. Now we can place a 2 here and a 4 here. That gives me this 4 to complete column 8, and this 3 to complete column 7. That means that this must be a 3, and this therefore a 4, giving me a 4 here. And that's it for the hard version of the New York Times puzzle for today. I will now quickly change the grid, and we will have a go at the medium puzzle. Hang on a second while I do my magic. Here we go. Here is the medium puzzle for the New York Times today. The first thing that I see is that an 8 and a 5 block here, here, and here. 8 and 5 must go in these 2 squares, and the 8 blocks up, so a 5 goes here and the 8 here. Here now are 1, 6, and a 7. So yes, 6s. I see 6s blocking here, like so. So here's a 6 blocking over. No, not really blocking anything yet. But I do see a 4 blocking up here and across here. One of these is a 4 blocking down. So we're going to have a 4 here or here. We're also going to have a 5 here or here, so because this 5 blocks down. So we got 4 and 5 here. And that means that these must be 2, 8, and 3. 2, 8 block over, here's a 3. These are 2 and 8. We also have this 8 blocking down and this blocking over, so an 8 goes in this square here. 8 blocks across and up. 8 therefore has got to go in this square. Now we have these 8 blocking these 4 squares, and these 8 blocking these 4 squares. So an 8 goes here in row 1. What else can we see? I don't think I know. We are going to have a 9 here or here, because this 9 blocks here, and these 2 9s block here and here. So one of these is a 9. We're going to have a 7 here or here. I'm just spotting that. But it's not really that important yet. So let's forget about that. But we shouldn't forget about these 4 empty squares. They must be a 4, 5, 7, 9. We got a 4, 7, 9 blocking here. So this has got to be a 5. This square is interesting because it is being observed by a lot of digits. In fact, it's being observed by all of the digits 1 through 9 except for the 4. Have a look. 1, 2, 3, not a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So we can enter a 4 here. Remember how these were 4 and 5? Now we know that this is a 5 and this is a 4. These two 4s block across here. This 4 blocks down. Here's a 4. 5, 6, and 9 here now. So this is a 5 or a 6. 5, 5. I'm not quite ready to call those yet. So 2 and 8 here, 2 blocking over here. One of these is a 2. So we're going to have a 2 here, but I think we kind of knew that. So 1, 2, 7, and 8 across here. 7, 8 here. This is a 1, 2. 7 must go here or here. 8 here, 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 or here. That's a little foggy. Yeah, so I don't think I'll touch that yet. But we had all these busy numbers observing this square. We have all the same numbers observing this square except for the 4 and the 6. It's really quite neat. Look at the 1, 2, and the 3, 4, 5, not a 6, but a 7, 8, 9. So we can place a 6 here. And that helps us over here because now this is a 6. And these must be a 9 and a 5. The top row here is somewhat interesting. I think I found a pair. Let's have a look across the row. We need to find a 1, 2, 3, 7, and a 6. We got a 1, 2, 6 here. This is a 3 and a 7. We know that one of these is a 2. We also have a 1 and a 6. So this is also a 3 and a 7. So we got 3, 7, and we got 3, 7. Missing are still a 1, 2, and a 6. And we know that one of these must be a 2, therefore this can't be a 2. It also can't be a 6. So it must be a 1. This one blocks here, and this one blocks here and here, so here's a 1. And now we know that these must be a 2 and a 3. And since this is a 7, 3, we can now enter a 7 here, and this was a 7, 3, so this now must be the 3, right? 3 blocks over. Here's a 3, and here is a 2. And here is a 6, of course. Here are 9 and a 4. 9, 4. And here are 2, 8. Therefore, 7 here. And a 2, 3 here. Look at these two. There must be a 7 and a 9. The 7 blocks. Here's a 9, here's a 7. This 7 blocks here. These two 7s block here and here. Ergo, a 7 goes in this square. And these now must be a 1 and a 6. So the 6 finally blocks up, giving me a 1 and a 6. feels really good to fill out those 3 squares. This 6 blocks up, this 6 blocks down, this 6 blocks over, 6 goes here. 1 and 3 here now. But we can do a 9. We can do a 9 in this square because this 9 blocks down, this 9 blocks up, and these 2 9s block here and here. So we can do this 9 here. 1, 2, and 3 here. We got 2's blocking here and here. So here's a 2 and here's a 3. 3 now blocks here and here, and 3 blocks here. Here's another 3. This 3 blocks down, therefore a 3 goes here. These 3's block here, here, and here. This 3 blocks the corner. 3 therefore goes here. One, 2 here. I still can't do anything with those. But we should be able to do something with this. It is a 1. Therefore, this is a 1 and this is a 2, right? 2 blocks here and here, and 2 blocks here and here. So a 2 goes here. That was easy. Now a 4 and a 9 for these squares. 4 and a 9 here as well. 7 blocks here. 7 blocks here. 7 must go here. So now 4, 9 here and here, here and here. 1 blocks up, 1 blocks over, 1 here. 4 and 5 here. Still no joy, I believe. 4, 5, 2 here. 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, ergo a 2 goes here. 5 and 7 here. 5 blocks over, here's a 7, here's a 5. 5 blocks over, here's a 5, and here's a 4. Giving me a 4 here and a 4 here, therefore a 9 here and a 9 here. That gives me a 9 here and a 5 here. This must be a 1. We also need to find a 7 for the block. The 7 blocks over, therefore a 7 goes here. This must be a 4. We need to find a 2, 5, and an 8 now to complete the puzzle. 2 blocks here and here, and therefore this is a 2 and this is an 8. Blocking across, giving me an 8 here and a 5 here. I will leave it up to you to figure out whether you think that the hard puzzle was the more difficult of the two. I would tend to say no. I think actually the medium puzzle was a tad more challenging than the hard puzzle once again today. Anyway, I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you back here again tomorrow, the last day of the year. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.